Alright, we got two codes, P0013 P0013 and P0014. Timing over advance. Alright, so I'm going to show you the fix for that. This car only has 127. This is a 2009 Chevy Malibu 2.4. 2.4 right there, 2009 Malibu. Alright, so here's the part number that you're gonna need. When you get this type of code, you gotta remove both sensors. So let me show you exactly what you gotta do to change it. First thing you're gonna do, you're gonna get a flathead screwdriver. So for this, the tool you're gonna need is gonna be a 10mm socket with extension, and you're gonna need a flathead. Now, right under these, there's gonna be a flathead right here, and I'll show you once I take it out. There's gonna be a flathead clamp, just like this one right here. So two clamps. Remove your cap for your oil. Remove this. You can also use a 10mm or a flathead on both. Then you're gonna, and I forgot about this clamp right here. You're also gonna have another clamp here, so you need a vice grip. You remove that clamp over and slide the hose out. Then you're gonna lift this up, put it on the side. Alright, and now put your oil cap back. Make sure you don't drop no trash in there. Here are the two sensors. One is gonna have a gray cap when you unplug them, and one is gonna have a black cap. So don't get it confused. So I'm gonna press the tab right here, and I'm gonna lift it up. And I'm sure the connector, they only go one way, so I don't think you can get confused in that. Now I'm gonna push the tab on this one and wiggle it up. See, if I try to do this one here, it won't work. So, but just keep them separate. So now I'll get my 10mm. Let me make sure there's no trash in there. There is a little bit of trash. That's good. Alright, so now I'm gonna do one at a time. So I'm gonna do the black one first. Let's get the bolt out. And get a magnet. Okay. Alright, so I got that. Now I get my plier here. I'm gonna grab the sensor and I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna wiggle it just like that. I'm gonna slide it up slowly up, so you don't drop no trash in there. Okay, so dripping a little bit of oil. Alright. So that's the black connector. I'll get my black connector over here. So this is the black connector, the one ending on 99. That's gonna be the black connector. Now before I slide it in there, I'm gonna put some oil around that seal. So I'm just gonna grab some oil out of this one and just move it around the seal. I'm gonna drop it straight in the hole right there. I get my 10mm. Better if you start this by hand, that way you don't get it crooked. Okay, so I'm gonna push the sensor down, all the way down. Now I'm gonna tighten it. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm gonna take the gray one out. Same thing. Take the 10mm out. Get the magnet. And same thing. I'm gonna use my plier. Okay. Just gonna wiggle it around. Now I'm gonna lift it up slowly. Okay, now I'm gonna get my new one. As you can see, this one has the gray connector. So I'm gonna put my bolt right here. Same thing. Leave the bolt last. Pick this one up. Get some oil out of it. Put it around the seal. I'll get my bolt. Put my bolt right in the hole. And I'll fish it down the hole slowly. Now I'm gonna start the bolt. Remember, it's not good to start this with the drill, so I'm doing it because I know what I'm doing. It's better to do it by hand, and then you get a drill or a wrench. So I'm gonna push the sensor down. There you hear a click. Now I'm gonna make it tight. Okay, so now I'll get my gray connector. I'll get my black connector. Okay. I'm gonna get my piece back. Now I will take the oil cap out. Good. This thing you gotta line them up to go in. So it has two clips in the back. Right there, you gotta line them up there, and then you also gotta line up these to go in here. And this is the flathead that I was telling you about. So you get this loose right here, the clamp. All right, so now I'm gonna flip it over. I can pull it back. Cap back in. Get my line over here. Get my intake filter neck right here. Get my flathead. Or I can also use the drill. Oh, maybe not. That's an 8mm, not a 10. Better to stick with the flathead. Now I'll go in there and I'm gonna tighten the other one, the other clamp. If you bend down here, you can see what I'm talking about. You can see the clamp right there. Right there on the very top. Alright, so I already got that tight. So now just gotta put this clamp back in. Put the clamp back in right there. gotta do is reset the light. So scroll down to erase. Okay. Now I'm gonna read the code again. No codes. Now we start the car up. No codes. That's the tire flashing. Alright. Turn it off. Turn the key back on. Read the code. No code. Alright. We're done. Like always, please subscribe, like, and share. And thanks to the camera guy. See you in the next one.